Hi guys, I wanted to jump on here to talk about something that I don't think gets spoken enough about in the PDA space, and also is part and parcel to why I consider PDA a nervous system disability. So what I want to talk about is basic needs, accessing basic needs, toileting, sleep, eating, hygiene, and causality. So what is causing what? Okay, so often when we think about PDA, and when we're talking about PDA and reading about PDA, there's so much about behavior, right? Like the fight, flight, freeze behavior, which often looks like defiance, opposition, avoidance, right? Pathological demand avoidance. But the other side of that coin, and what can be so confusing from the outside to both parents and practitioners, is the way in which every time our child's nervous system activates, even if we don't see it, if it's internalized, it's going on, and it's building to a point where it's a threshold and the child is increasingly unable to access basic needs. Usually the pattern I've seen in my coaching is that it coalesces around a particular basic need. And when the child reaches burnout, that is when it is concerning enough for the parents to often seek medical or therapeutic support. Right? But what it looks like from the outside is perhaps like my son who stopped eating, his control coalesced around eating, and he was a fight-flight profile, so he was very explosive, he was very, quote, violent. He is a completely different looking case than another child who might be more of a freeze profile and ends up in the ER because her legs don't work, and she is eating fine, but she is, having a toileting regression at the age of 7 where she needs to use diapers or only will go in the bathtub or outside. And I know that this is like a sensitive topic, but it's important to me to talk about it because these two children from the outside look completely different, but the nervous system mechanism is the same, right? And the girl might be more of a freeze profile, so she's not defiant. In both cases, the causal mechanism, or what's causing the difficulty accessing the basic need, is the nervous system activation from the perception in the brain subconsciously over and over and over again of losing autonomy or perceived equality. And every time that happens, the nervous system activates as if the child were in danger. And if they internalize it over and over again, they're building to this point where then they cross a threshold and have increasing difficulty accessing a basic need. So with the large N sample that I have from my coaching and now the courses that I provide, I see a pattern where the control coalesces around sleep or eating or not brushing teeth and not bathing for 6 months or toileting. Okay, so our children might look really different, but the same thing is going on, and this is especially concerning in burnout because they're often being treated medically for these issues without understanding the root cause of what's actually going on, right? So 2 points I'm trying to make is just that this is what makes it a disability. The nervous system activation is disabling your child from accessing what they need to be healthy and well in their life. And 2, we can't just look at behavior if we're trying to understand the full picture of PDA. I hope that's helpful. Bye.